Hey y'all. So I was in a rush to get the fuck outside and get my steps in because I was so busy, that I wanted to get my steps in before the weather decided to go ahead and change its mind. You know, it's bipolar up here. Technically anywhere, because literally in Florida I gotta carry an umbrella with me like every day. It works, sometimes it don't. Anyhow, it's nice and cozy in my room, right? I got a tank top. I got some leggings. And I'm just in the zone. Bruh, I came out here. It's not horrible though. But literally I got two jackets on. I got a tank top. That's about as good as you gonna see. And some leggings. And Crocs. Like, what was I thinking? That I'm in Florida? Minus the jackets, of course. But it's working to my advantage because I feel actually really cozy and nice. Like, thank you, God, for giving me the sunshine and the minimal wind. Because I don't know about y'all, but I be hating it when the wind blows. It'd be like, when it's fierce. I don't mind a light, gentle breeze, or if it's particularly hot out, like, bitch, I need it to blow the wind, like, I don't know. So I could be enjoying my zone in space and place. But yeah, I'm not cold at all. Not one bit. Like, maybe my fingertips, but, well, the one that's holding the phone. Yeah, I'm dedicated to myself because, bruh, I'm telling you, is what my husband said, my ex-husband, we got rid of him, is, you are fat and you need to lose weight. And then the last time you see me, I didn't look like this, but close enough. And he was like, damn, you look fine. Nah, duh. I looked good when I first met you, and then I looked like a mess when I left you, and now I'm back to status quo. Don't get with a narcissist. They just make you look ugly. On top of being verbally, physically, mentally abusive, like, and I'm not gonna say he was physically, I can't say that with him, but he did put his hands on me, and I'll tell you what, so proud of emotional intelligence, because the old me would have whooped his ass. Like, do you need a piece of remember on the consequences for touching me in such a manner? Literally, I had a bruise that lasts like a couple of months. Like, why you manhandling me? I'm not your property. I'm not your slave. Fuck no. Because hell no. You ain't putting your motherfucking hands on me. I don't give a fuck who you is. Man, woman, he, she, they. I'll let God deal with you. But back in the day, bitch, you gonna get your ass whooped. Literally. I promise you. I'm not no pussy. My daddy didn't raise one. But yeah. That was the crazy part. Because I realized right then and there that I had so much emotional intelligence that I didn't just swing back. Like, okay, so we putting hands on people now? Like, that's what we doing? Okay. Instead, I was like, okay, it's time for me to go. Because, bro, you pressing all my motherfucking buttons. And I don't trust you. He be like, probably one of those guys that be like egging you on, doing shit intentionally just so you react how you used to react so they can call the cops on you. But yet, do you know what this motherfucker used to say to me? Oh yeah, you're just one of those girls that probably just be up and calling the cops on people. Bitch, I ain't never called the cops on nobody. Except for to report your ass missing. Okay? And to take a SA report when I got violated in my own house. But other than that, I don't fucks with cops. I really don't. They stalk and harass me for no fucking reason, even while walking. It's like walking while brown. Let's harass a girl. Let's talk about the cops in this little ass over the yonder neighborhood near me. Man, every time when I was younger and I had my baby in a stroller, I'd be walking like to go home. I lived a mission. These motherfuckers would be stopping me on their little bikes and be like, you're doing something. Always want to accuse me of smoking. Nothing that you're gonna catch. What, you talk about on Newports? Literally, my cigarettes. Sure, that's what I'm smoking. Oh, well, I smelled something else. Okay, harass me because my baby daddy a thug. I can't help what that motherfucker do. Him and me is two separate entities. I don't run that motherfucker, and he don't run me. Literally, it was the reason why I was denied housing. I'm telling you, a little ass YT community that got problems with people of any other ethnicities. Like, fuck y'all. Literally. I mean, I'm telling you. I will leave this place, and what they say in the Bible, I will leave this place and dust my feet as I step the fuck away, bless the people that I love, and be like, deuces. Go to purgatory. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get condemned for your bigoted nature. Like, glad I didn't raise my kids up here. Like, they be some southern, charmful individuals. But I'm telling you, I will leave this place and deuces. You will never see a girl again. Well, I'll come back for a couple of people. But other than that, good day, Tampa Bay. Literally, I'm telling you, my whole life, this community be racist as fuck. My grandpa, right, on my mama's side, he looked like a YT man. And it's funny because my dad, from looks, he looks like he could be Hispanic or black, but you know, that's off of assumptions. And so my grandpa would, you know, bring him in bars in the community, and then people want to come up and start shit with my grandpa. Why you bring a N here using the hard R, bruh? Dad be like out of earshot, and my grandpa said, oh, is that how you feel? And so my grandpa called my dad over and been like, this motherfucker right here done called you the N word with a hard R. Obviously, he didn't say that. They didn't say that back in the day, but for viewers' discretion, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Literally. And then my dad be having a, like, you know, like, man up. Like, oh, okay. That's what it is. Bah, bah, bah. And back in the day, my dad, he was a savage, literally. I enjoy hearing all his stories, like, of his youthfulness and what he done did. And, like, literally, I seen it at funerals and shit. Like, he be getting big ups from his cousin. Like, yo, cousin L, you know, you is amazing. For remember when we was kids and you done stuck up for us. Like, my dad's like, you know, a hero in their eyes. And then I thought it was funny because I had this friend, A number 2, okay? And A2 used to go to school with me and my younger brother, little L. A number 2, we was going to go, you know, just to get reacquaint ourselves because I known him since like forever, all my life, like elementary. And Avi, he know my brother. Got me off, and it was early. We didn't stay out long, and so A number 2 asked me, so where's your brother? And I'm like, oh, he in the house. And he was like, oh, for real? can I say hey to him? I really, your brother is amazing. And I was like, my brother? Like my brother? And he said, yeah, because back in the day, there was a bunch of people and they would always be starting ish with us, because he's African American. And he'd be like, and your brother, he would just like, step in and he'd correct some shit and he always had our backs. And, I was like, really? My brother? I mean, literally, I had a whole newfound respect for my brother. Like, I didn't even know. Like, go you, bro. So I went inside. I was like, you gotta stay right here. You ain't allowed to pass go. Do not collect $200. My daddy don't like men. I'll go get my brother. He was like, even if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. And I was like, yeah, no men allowed, period. What the king says, it means it. So no. So I go get my brother, right? And my brother was like, I was like, somebody want to say hi to you. And he was like, who? And I was like, it's a surprise. Come and say hi. And he's like, man, is this bitch trying to set me up? No. But he came outside and he was surprised to see him. Like, he recognized him because, like we was little jits back in the day. It was good. But yeah, I mean, it's that small of a community, and I'm not the only one that done had a taste of bigotry here. Like, fuck y'all. Not all of them. Like, but there's a good majority. Like, fuck y'all. If you a racist, fuck you. Because, and you know what? I hope you have a whole bunch of mixed babies for your grandbabies. And all spread in your lineage. How about that? Literally, to me, that seems like justice. But anyhow, I thought it was really dope. Like I found a different aspect of my brother that I never even knew. Like, who is you? So, you never know. Things you do when you're younger, that shit still is remembered and recognized when you're older. And I'm sending you so much love, as always. Have an amazing rest of your day.